Hey guys, it's Roxy. I'm in the car just driving home, and this little drive I had a knowing to get on here and film this little video and just share with you some little tips to navigate the Ascension. Lately, before Christmas, my story, I moved through a whole lot of anxiety that was sitting in the root chakra and little panic attacks. So they've subsided now, and which is awesome. They've integrated them. I mean, one might still come up and just see how I would respond or react, and that's totally okay, but I'm through the thick of it. So I guess this message is for anyone that is out there that's moving through emotion and unsure what it's trying to actually share with you or what it is even about. For me, in the last couple of days, I've been feeling like this calm before the storm. And it's like this sense that something bad is going to happen. And I'm like, why am I going back to something bad? I mean, we've elevated our frequency. We're very honest with our emotions. We are very conscious of our day-to-day and what messages are coming in and why our law of attraction is bringing us what. And nothing's been bad. And I realized that I was sitting in this worry for a couple of days, and the worry was an old program that I used to go to when I was in a lower frequency. So we've all come through the 3D density at some point. Us light warriors have all had an interesting story. And I used to default to an old program of worry and fear, whether it be how much I had in the bank account, worrying about how I was going to, pay for my fuel or pay for my food for dinner back when I was younger, young 20s or whatever, spending every paycheck, living week to week, and of course no savings, and that worry, that fear of your survival. Another thing that's been coming in of worry is what's going to happen out in the big world with the kids and getting the, what? Are they going to force it? And, that's been lingering. And so I was going, I've got a plan. I don't know why I'm feeling these energies. I've got a plan. I've decided to homeschool the kids. I'm confident with what I'm with. I've done the work. We work, and we're bringing in, a little bit of money from our courses and different things, so that I'm not going to survival. And I trust that the divine will always guide me with, food for the family. There's been food shortages in Australia. We go to the shops and there's, no nappies, no toilet paper, no fruit and vegetables, no meats, and this is all playing on that root chakra, on survival, lack of. It's all fear-based. So if we stay in fear, we're vulnerable. We can be controlled and manipulated. So that's why the mainstream media are marketing their campaigns of fear, and they tell you that there's no food on the shelves, and they tell you there's so many cases a day, because they're trying to keep you in a fear level of consciousness, right? So anyway, I went to none of that. I'm not in that consciousness level. Why am I feeling that there's something coming? It's that feeling, the calm before the storm. And then I realized it was just an old program leaving me from my deep subconscious mind, just seeing if I would trigger and go out and buy a whole lot of food, or, panic about the kids, or I'd sat with it and I'd had no action. I did nothing. My old me at the start of this whole thing in 2020, I went to the shops and I bought, extra things, just to make sure my family was okay, because I had an emotion within me around survival and lack of. We grew up with not much money. And so I thought if I was stocked, I'd be safe. And a lot of other people had this emotion as well. But I went to, you're just testing me to see whether or not I would get triggered or not. And do you know what? That was the old me. The old me would go to that silent place and that worried state of what am I going to do? But I'd all be up here, but there was nothing going around in my head. It was just this calm before the storm feeling. Anyway, what I just realized was it's just the knowing that that is not mine. We are high frequency beings. We're 5D consciousness, high light warriors that are working with high realm energy now. We're going to be divinely looked after. All of you that are listening this are going to be divinely looked after. There's no need to panic. There's no need to live in fear state. That's all old programs from the matrix system that they're trying to grab you and pull you back into the vortex. So be mindful what you're conditioning yourself with and turn off anything that does not serve you in that high frequency. Plug into the positive channel and be conscious of the way you feel and where you've come from, and do an analysis. Okay, that was my old program. Remember when I used to, be fearful of not having any food or money or anxiety, worried, living in that fear state that the government want you to be in, because that's how they can control you. So be cautious of it. So then I transferred into my, this moment going, okay, there's something coming. And I went to, oh my God, there's something amazing coming. So I defaulted to my old program of fear. But instead, I should have gone to, there's something incredible coming. There's like this, I said to Pete this morning, I'm like, there's not something bad coming. There's actually something incredibly amazing coming, and it's actually big. So that was my nervous feeling. And my beautiful boy's here, Xavier. I'm just talking, doing a little video. I've just gotten back. Hey, say hello to everybody.
Hi, guys.
Yeah, so you never know what's coming. Always plug into the positive channel. Realize that the divine is supporting you. There are amazing things coming for you. And you deserve reward because you've done the work. You've done the hard healing work. That's the real work. It's not with force building a business and making more money with force and how you can figure it all out up here. It's actually going into your heart. That's when the divine truly supports you. So just remember that, guys. And we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.